Celebrities Amy Roloff and Chris Marek from Little People, Big World have been married for a while. Is the duo pretending for the benefit of the TLC cameras? Seemingly, some viewers believe this. Longtime viewers of Little People, Big World, as well as all TLC fans, are aware that the network frequently exaggerates various parts of filming in order to further a certain story. Some viewers feel that sequences starring Amy Roloff and Chris Marek, especially their confessionals, seem a touch too staged, in the sense that they are acting appropriately and as though nothing is ever wrong. One Little People, Big World viewer even likened their confessionals to a couple's counseling session. This image is artificial and could not be as real as the network wants viewers to think, according to how some people feel about it. Chris Marek appears to be a real individual, at least in the sequences from Little People, Big World. Amy Roloff appears to get the care she needs from him. He even unexpectedly develops a bromance with her ex-husband, Matt Roloff. In addition to that, Chris went above and above to get Jackson Roloff a tricycle. In light of all said above, some supporters of Little People Big World continue to feel that Chris Marek's motivations are questionable. It appears that Chris Marek and Amy Roloff are a happy married couple based on all that is posted on social media and what is portrayed on the TLC show. Nevertheless, a few viewers remain skeptical. There has been a long-term relationship between Amy Roloff and Chris Marek. Amy delights her partner with her home baking and culinary abilities, and they travel to far-off places. The pair is even accused of staging the scene for the cameras by some viewers who don't believe it. About their admissions in Little People, Big World sequences, one viewer commented, "It feels like the exact opposite, but they seem determined to reiterate that everything is well and they fit so perfectly together." She also arrived with a lot of cash and property, according to another Little People Big World fan. "Chris makes me uneasy. I like Chris," commented a third watcher. "Although their relationship appears strained, I don't think there is anything fundamentally wrong with him." It will be fascinating to watch how Amy and Chris's relationship develops away from the cameras if Little People Big World is canceled. At that point, they will undoubtedly no longer be required to act or follow a specific storyline that TLC may or may not be attempting to promote. Zach and Tori Roloff, stars of Little People, Big World, are ecstatic that their daughter Lila is taking dancing classes. Lila's dance lesson was highlighted in Little People, Big World Season 25, and Zach and Tori recently posted pictures of Lila in her dancing attire on social media. Zach and Tori's joy in Lila is significant even though any parent would be happy of their kid for her extracurricular achievements. Zach and Tori tied the knot in 2015. Jackson, Lila, and Josiah are their 3 children together. Zach and Tori have cut ties with the Roloff family and their pumpkin farm because of their tumultuous relationship with Zach's father, Matt Roloff, and their relocation from Oregon to Washington. For this reason, Zach and Tori have put forth extra effort to create a base of operations for their kids. They continue to offer parenting advice on their podcast Raising Heights, despite having indicated that they would no longer be appearing on Little People, Big World after season 25. Lila was born with achondroplasia, a kind of dwarfism, just like her father Zach and her brothers. Little People, Big World chronicled Tori's pregnancy, and the couple's journey upon discovering Zach would be the father of their children. Though they overcame the odds by having it all, he and Tori knew their kids had a 50% chance of acquiring the achondroplasia gene. Zach gained strength and independence from the Roloff family growing up, so Tori and Zach were certain they could instill same qualities in their children. Zach's father, Matt, has dystrophic dysplasia, while his mother, Amy Roloff, has achondroplasia. Zach is the only one of Amy and Matt's 4 children to have achondroplasia. The other 3 are of typical height. The Roloff family frequently expresses support for groups that assist young people. The Dwarf Athletic Association of America is one organization that offers athletic possibilities to those with dwarfism. Zach often talks about how playing soccer improved his self-esteem and how the Dwarf Athletic Association of America was a good experience for him. As a result of his encouragement to follow his example, Jackson has already started playing soccer. Amy described in Little People, Big World how dwarfism might affect men and women differently before Lila was born. Because of her size, Amy had problems with her body image and self-esteem when she was younger. Amy talked on how tough it might be to complete daily things like going shopping for clothes since the world is not intended for little people. This is especially true for women. She sympathized with Lila, but she also understood that because of her background, she was in a special position to help her granddaughter. Amy recognizes the difficulties Lila would have as a young kid because she is the only female dwarf in the family. Amy wanted to make sure the family set up all the necessary conditions for Lila to flourish. Lila has been equipped with tools to guarantee that she grows up with pride and confidence because of the family's proactive approach and experience dealing with dwarfism. Although Lila might be bashful at times, her love of hobbies is evident in the moments from Little People, Big World where she is at her dancing class. Lila can express her creativity and has a unique hobby aside from her brother's dancing. She likes to explore her range of motion while dressed for dancing. Lila enjoys dancing and finds it to be a very significant pastime for a small child. Children may acquire body acceptance and confidence via dance courses, which are a fantastic program. Dancing courses will educate Lila in particular that all kids need to discover enjoyable hobbies because even if their bodies are different from others, they are capable of the same things. Lila looks quite pleased of herself and beaming with joy in the pictures that Zach and Tori shared on Instagram, where she is wearing her dancing costume. Although Lila's love may not remain in dancing, she is now prospering. The Roloff family made sure Lila's dwarfism didn't limit her life. Lila can showcase her physical prowess by dancing with other kids. Lila's early involvement in dancing will help her develop the kind of confidence that will be essential as she gets older. Even though Zach and Tori's family will no longer be on Little People, Big World, they'll probably use social media to update followers on their children.